The third thing, agency employee reform. This executive order maintains the hiring freeze on state employees as it pertains to classified employees. So classified is a new term. It's a protected class. So there's unclassified employees. That would be like an at-will employee in the private sector. So you've got at-will, and then you've got non-classified, and you've got classified. The problem with classified employees over the decades and decades of state agencies, there's some classified positions that are no longer needed. You can't move them around, you can't promote them. So I want to be clear, we have fantastic state employees in Oklahoma, and some of them are classified. But to really move the needle and give our agency heads the ability to transform their agencies and be customer focused and make sure that we can innovate and we can deliver services for Oklahoma, we've got to make sure that we don't grow those classified positions, that they're unclassified. So we want to give the agency heads the ability to continue to hire and move the needle, but we don't want to do that through the classified employees. For employees, and whether it's the private sector or it's the state government, there are a lot of protections for employees. In the private sector, if you wrongfully terminate someone, there's definitely course of action. They go to the Department of Labor. They can bring an action against their employer if they're wrongfully terminated. There's all kinds of protections. The problem with the classified employees, the merit protection system, it just you really can't. There's examples of employees that are fantastic, that have worked at an agency for 20 years. They would love to promote them, but because they're classified, they can't move them up because they don't have a college degree, for example. But the agency head would love to move them on up. So we just don't have any flexibility with how we pay, with how we change them around, or get rid of a classified position that doesn't. We don't need that anymore in state governments, because over the years things get away from us. And so Oklahomans want me to look at this. I'm telling them, here's what we need to do to change, to move the needle. This is going to be a great deal for Oklahoma, and it's going to unlock some handcuffs on our agency directors to really move the needle and provide better services.